In this video, we're going to talk about what a function is. A customer at a bagel shop is buying 13 bagels. The shopkeeper says that would be $16.25. Jada, Priya, and Han, who are in the shop, all think it is a mistake. Jada says to her friends, shouldn't the total be $13.25? Priya says, I think it should be $13. Han says, no, I think it should be $11.25. Explain how the shopkeeper, Jada, Priya, and Han could all be right. So one way that we can calculate the total price of the bagels is to take the price of one bagel, which is $1.25, and multiply it by 13 if you're buying 13 bagels. So 13 times 125, you can do that on a calculator, and if you do, you would get $16.25. So this must be how the shopkeeper calculated the price. Another way that you could calculate the price is using the fact that 6 bagels cost $6. So for 13 bagels, I would have 2 groups of 6 plus 1 additional bagel. So in terms of the cost, I would be spending 2 times $6 and then plus $1.25 for the extra bagel. And so that would give me a total cost of $13.25. And so that must be the method that Jada used to calculate the cost. Another way that I could figure it out is using the fact that 9 bagels would cost $8. So for 13 bagels, it would be 9 bagels plus 4 bagels. I know that 9 bagels cost $8 and 4 bagels would cost $1.25 each. And that would give me a total cost of $13. And that must be the method that Priya used because she got a total of $13. And finally, we could calculate the total cost using the fact that 12 bagels cost $10. So for 13 bagels, I could use the cost of 12 bagels and add 1 additional bagel. $12 bagels cost $10. The additional bagel would cost $1.25. And so that would give me a total cost of $11.25. And that must be the method that Han used. So they all calculated it differently. A function assigns one output to each input. Number of bagels and price do not form a function, but number of bagels and best price do form a function. Why is this? So when we're looking at functions, what we always want to think about is what is my input and what is my output. And for each input, I need to assign one output and only one output. So thinking about this function, my input is the number of bagels and my output is the price. So I start with the number of bagels and I calculate the price from that. Now, number of bagels and price do not form a function because, as we saw above, there are multiple different prices for 13 bagels. So because of that, there are more than one output for certain inputs. Now, if we only bought one bagel, obviously there would only be one output because there's only one way to calculate the price. But for more bagels, we have more ways that you can calculate the price. Now, if we are only looking at the best price, there is only one best price. It's the best. So for each number of bagels, we can find one best price. And so that means that it is a function. Question 3. In the function relating number of bagels and best price, which variable is independent and which one is dependent? So we know that the cost of the bagels depends on how many we buy. So that means that price is the dependent variable. And therefore, or best price is dependent. And therefore, the number of bagels is independent. And question 4 says to write a sentence of the form blank is a function of blank. So when we're writing the sentence in this way, we're always going to put what is the dependent variable in the first blank and the independent in the second blank. So for this one, best price is a function of number of bagels.